tabloid headlines are no laughing matter. Our excessive booze culture is causing a headache for everyone.
Well, if you're happy and you've already had success here, why do you even need these drink banning orders?
The restrictions
Expose alone will not bring an end to the Great British Binge, but they might at least usher in some better headlines.
Well, taking Watford as an example, it seems a relatively positive template for the rest of the country, doesn't it?
Yes, I mean, they have done really well. By their own admission, if you talk to the police, they will say 5 years ago there was a problem, and now it's relatively well managed. They've got a lot of schemes. They've got something called Pub Watch, where it's a kind of 3 strikes and you're out. They've got volunteer programs, Street Angels. They've got all these different things, and they've just introduced a 2 drunk, no drink. So bar owners will just not serve you. You know, they're very kind of hot on this whole thing, but they still welcome this as another tool in the kit box, really, you know, that they can really stamp it out.
Barry, what's your take as it is?
Yes, I would. Really, it's a half-provoking subject, drunkenness, and yet, of course, it's a tragic illness, and it's more and more common because kids are saying, "I do to get high. I can't take drugs," forgetting, of course, that alcohol is one of the most powerful and dangerous drugs there is. I'm not sure about these fines. What's the maximum fine?
They say that when they're actually operating, it'll probably go up to about £2,500. So it is a lot of money.
Who pays it? The parents?
Well, in other countries, in Italy, they've started fining parents. I think here, I mean, it's still to be, you know, ratified and put through. So we don't know who's going to pay it here. Probably the individual will be responsible rather than the parents.
Yeah. Well, of course, it's also is a penalty for destructive and antisocial behaviour, isn't it?
Yes, essentially. Yeah.
Although it will be difficult to enforce.
Yeah, I mean.
Very. I mean, I haven't had an alcoholic drink for about 36 years. I used to just wake up in bed with the wrong person.
You probably wouldn't have got an answer phone for that.
You said
not always the wrong person.
you said it's laughter provoking. Well then.
Laugh provoking.
So, but is it okay?
The person is still alive, which is a miracle, really. Himself as convivial. You often read the obituaries of alcoholics. Great friend Peter Cook, who was one of the great comic geniuses of Britain. Both ends. There are lots of euphemisms.
Right,
he was a party. Chemical is probably one of the most tragic circumstances. Because after all, he's a representative of Australian culture.
Continuing on.